Hello, State Farm. My name is Bonnie Martinez. I'm with EB Custom Exteriors. I'm on this property to get this video done. So I know the roof's got approved for some repairs only instead of a full replacement. The condition of the roof is just too bad, and I want to show it today to you guys why we cannot repair this roof. It is now recommended to actually do repairs on a double layer of roof. At least in Maryland, we do have those codes that any roof that has two layers, it is illegal to do any type of repairs like that. So anyway, just to let you guys know, this is how we do everything to have a little bit of control of what we're doing. You'll notice that's the bad shingle right there. It's marked with an X. Why I got numbers on this roof? Well, that's pretty much all of the shingles that needs to be where it needs to be worked in order to get one shingle out. You do know that it's not just about getting one out, but you must nail different areas, at least 3 layers, for you to get one out. And that's what I'm doing over here. So I will show you guys that when you try to do this, most of the times, because of the roof's condition, the shingles around gets damaged because of the same process. All right, so this is a State Farm claim. State Farm right there, and claim number is right there. Today is September 1st, 2025. It is 80 degrees of temperature here in Lanham, Maryland. All right, so you did saw the area where I'm going to be performing this job, and this is the shingle that I'm using for this job. All right, it's got many damage, such as this right here. There you go. And there's you can see right there, and you do have photos of it. All right, so these are my tools. I'll be using the roofing snake for this, such as this spatula and my hammer. And with this brush, we'll notice the loss of granules. As you can see, it does have many granule loss here. There's popping up nails, there's algae, there's a lot of stuff on this roof. All right, so just be with me. Let's get this job done. All right, as you can see me right there. Let's go ahead and get it done. All right. There. Before you do anything, you must unseal the shingles first and then get the nails out. And remember, it's 1, 2, 3 different lines where the shingles must be unnailed before we can remove one piece. Alright, just be with me. That one is pretty obvious. Just be with me for a second. Get this done now. move on the next one. All right, here you go. Here's your shingle. As you can see, again, this is a double layer, so the shingle itself is pretty damaged. Look, it is so damaged. Again, this is literally the end of its service life. It breaks up so easy. This is not usable. All right. Get the new one in. Put the shingle back in. Oh my. Alright. So let me show you something before I can actually work on the new ones. You can see there is the outer layer of shingles. You can see that. It's pretty old. So when you have a shingles with that condition, nailing the roof one more time, it's just not easy. The nails itself wouldn't even work. And as I said, according to many adjusters, this is pretty much illegal to do this because it's double layer. But all right, let's get it done. Almost down here. Done. Just one more. All right, we're done here. Now let me show you something pretty quick. All right, so this is the shingle that's being replaced right there. All right, as I mentioned, in order to get the shingle out, we must unnail the other ones. The reason why we had an X on the shingle, that was because that was the bad shingle, right? So shingle number 5, this is part of the shingle number 5. This is part of the shingle number 6, right there. This is part of the shingle number 8. Can you see that? All right, let's take a look on this. From here to there is one shingle. From here to there, it's another shingle. All right, and you can see this right there. Look on this line. And why is that? Well, mainly because the roof is aged. This is literally the end of its life. So when you try to do that, all you're doing is causing more damage. And of course, I want to prove it to you guys. With that, we're gonna use this. Some grain of loss right there. But take a look on this now. It is so clear. And again, that's shingle number 5 right there. There you go. From here to that one right there is shingle number 6. Take a look on it, shingle number 6. All right, shingle number 8 is right here. It is right there. What we see there, it's a big line that's occurred due to the repair. Again, getting some repairs on a double layer roof, it is not recommended. In fact, it's not even possible, and you can see the results now. All right, unlike there was no job performed on our control shingle, right? Yeah, there might be some granules falling off, but that's normal. But other than that, it's nothing. Unlike here. All right. So now you can see, this roof cannot be repaired due to the age, and not just the age, the roof's condition. There is, first of all, a double layer of shingles, which it is not repairable. It is not recommended. It is illegal in Maryland to do this type of repairs. All right, that's what we got going on here. Thank you.